Aquarius, this is Just with your February 1st to the 15th, 2018 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Aquarius, I definitely see a very strong urge to want to start new, start fresh. Some of you want to travel. You, excuse me, may not be able to do that right now. Where you want to go may be a bit volatile. Your money may be funny. You're just not able to move as forward as quickly as you would like. So there is some having to take some time with that. But I do see starting new, starting over, having that very strong desire to do that. I feel that money is a source of contention for some of you. Okay. You may feel like you have an ability to make more money. There may be opportunity for there to be more money, or at one time you was making amount of money, but now, and you may even have money, but there's a sense of lack. Excuse me. When I say that, you may feel as though you have it, but you can't touch it, right? Because it would just be safer for you to save your money. And although some of you are getting over that, I do see new opportunities here. Some of you are starting a new job. It was a very competitive environment. If you were looking for a job and you were the one that was chosen, there still is a needing to build your capital, needing to build your finances before you can move into this new direction that you want to get to. Because I do see you guys wanting desperately to move forward. I feel like some of you could be a bit hard to communicate with at this time. There may be some mental hangups, some mental challenges that you guys are going through right now, and it can be very difficult. And it's because you're emotionally very confused. You don't know your head from your foot. You don't know your toe from your finger. Like, you're just confused. And I feel like that will persist throughout the 2 weeks. Okay, we get more stronger as we get into the second week of February. And I feel like you guys are kind of taking this quiet way about you. You're trying to be as practical and logical and responsible as possible, and as ethical as possible, right? And doing things by the book, doing things, as you ought to do. And so that way you may be coming up with a more innovative way of how can you make more money? How can you save money? How can you get a job? Is what I see here. And I feel like as far as your finances is concerned, then I get like there's money here. You guys have money. There's money. But there's either not telling people that you have money, like you have to act as though you have no money, because in the past you were being very carefree and giving of people, or you feel like people were taking your kindness for weakness. That's what it is. People were taking your kindness for weakness. And so now you've become, and it didn't make you happy about that. And people would know exactly what to say or how to say it, or they thought that they were getting over on you. And you let that happen for a time just so you could be very sure that this is what this person thought they were going to do. And now you're very much your Aquarius self, and you're saying, I don't give a damn. I don't care if you're my child. I don't care if you're my significant other. No, it's like you're putting a cap on the money. And you may feel like it's you versus another person, right? Like your money is dwindling. Meanwhile, they're making the money. They have their money, but you don't. And it's like, okay, this person has money, but they're acting as if they don't have any money. So if it's not you, it's a person acting that way. And I feel if that's the case, then you will start to shut down, because again, you're feeling very separate, excuse me, from something that you felt was supposed to be a team. Now, as it relates to the workplace, I feel for a lot of you, work is work. It's not, it's not your end all be all. It's work. You make money and you go home. There may be some conflict at the workplace, but I don't feel like it's something that you guys are caught up with. If you are, I feel like someone will come and say apologize or make amends. It could be you, it could be them, but out of some conflict comes a resolution. Okay. Third week, I feel if there's been any issues as far as communication, you'll get over that. Okay. If you've not been feeling your best, or not feeling the greatest. You'll get over that. There's been some issues with traveling, your transportation has been really an issue, and you don't know what the hell is going on with your car. You don't know what the hell is going on with some mechanical things is what I'm saying. That's a problem as well. You'll get it fixed. It'll work itself out. So I do see the second week being a better week for you guys as far as like feelings are concerned. Okay. Now, as it relates to love, it was very clear to me that you are wanting to leave a relationship. Some of you want to leave a relationship. You feel in the past, things were working out really well. Everything was fine. Excuse me. But you've become a little bit disconnected from the person that you're with. Okay. This person at one point in time, you could have left them out in the cold, or there could have been an aspect of not necessarily feeling, or you could have felt like you were being left out in the cold. But there was some aspects of, like the person may feel, for some of you, the person feels like they've been left out in the cold or vice versa. Okay. And I feel like somebody's trying to make amends, which is not going to be the easiest thing because, again, someone feels wronged. Other side of this story is that someone feels fine. Like they may feel like, well, it's not perfect, the relationship between us, but I mean, I'm hopeful that everything will work just fine. And some of you are just like, I don't know. Or somebody's feeling that way. Like, I don't know about you anymore. I don't know about this. And some of you, you're staying because it's a family. You know, you're staying because it's a long relationship. You're staying because of financial ties that you have with this person. But there's some alternative motives why you're staying with them. You're not staying with them because you love them. Or you feel that that's the case for them. Like it's money. It's not because they love you. It's because of money, because you've gotten them from a place where they didn't have. Now they have, but it's at the expense of you not having. So it's like feeling used. Someone's feeling used. Someone's feeling like they're being tricked out of their money to some extent. And especially if you're an Aquarius man, you may feel like this woman literally is like transforming for the better in front of your eyes, and you're becoming more at a deficit. So there is a wanting to disconnect from someone because you're just not happy with them, but you're not going to be able to do it, at least not now. Okay. And I feel like you'll start to shut down because of it at times, and you're going to be very confused, but I don't see a complete breakup. So even though you sent, like, you know what's going on. Some of you are feeling like you're being used. And if you could just leave, you would. But since you kind of can't, and you know, for whatever these reasons are, financial and all these other things I've just mentioned, you will try to make a bad situation better. Okay. You'll try to, communicate with the person again and, try to act as if everything is normal and there's no problem until it's time for you to be able to get out of here. And you made a decision, but you can't go anywhere just yet. Yeah, you really can't go anywhere just yet. So you're going to keep your head low, do what you need to do until you're able to move forward. That's exactly what the cards say. So I do see, like, not even scheming, like you just are biding your time. You're biding your time, basically. And for those of you that it's financial, I feel like it's coming as far as when you're going to be able to move forward. Others of you, I feel like family is definitely the focus right now. The kids may be the focus. There's some issues with finances with you and your mate. Definitely money is the focus in this relationship. And I feel like it's more like family. It's not just the relationship, but it's definitely family as well. And I feel like if there's been any issues with communication, because I feel like you and your mate may be on two separate pages, and the communication is very lacking at this time, or it's very turbulent. It's like arguments and bickering and, just a lot of nitpicking, or just complete silence. I feel that things will get better in the second week, and you guys will kind of kiss and make up, as they say. So that's what I have for you guys for the first 2 weeks of February. I hope that this has been helpful. If you would like to respond below and let us know how this relates to you, please do so. I would love to hear from you. If you would like a personal reading with me, I can be reached at the beginning and into this video, as well as the description box below. And if you are new to this channel, welcome, 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 and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Aquarius.